This is a time of the life for the guide. Oh, is it exciting? Because the guide doesn't know which way to go. We got two on, way to go.
This is what trout fishing is all about.
There you go, there he is.
The right bait.
That's what we're going with.
The right technique.
He's fighting like a brown.
The right spot. And the San Juan River is the right place to come if you want to land the big one. It has an international reputation as one of the best places in the world for trout fishing.
Oh, good looking fish. That's a brown, nice brown.
For the past 14 years, the San Juan River has been site of a premier trout fishing tournament, the Bi-Fly.
And a good salute from the guide. Brown's back in the river for another day.
The tournament is something like a charity golf tournament for people who love to fish. The Bi-Fly uses special bait to reel in these anglers year after year. A reward. Every dollar raised goes to help local children. Amy Dixon helps run the Four Corners Home for Children.
What we do is we work with Navajo Social Services, and when there's no other option and things, like I said, are unsettled in their natural home, we give them a loving environment.
And believe me, I've been there, and it is a loving environment.
And during this tournament, these fishermen will raise more than $50,000 for the home.
Our biggest thing is we try to get up here and raise money. That's what it's about. I'm proud that every year, I guess probably 10 years, I haven't had less than 150 per inch. And I've been up close to 300 several times.
Bi-Fly means you can use two different types of flies, wet or dry. And like in a golf tournament, you can also buy a mulligan, an extra fly, which could come in handy. After all, if you lose your flies, you're out of the competition. Another challenge of the Bi-Fly, you must choose the type of fly you're going to use before you start fishing.
They're catching big fish with tiny, tiny flies.
Yes, sir. It's quite a thrill to catch a 20-plus inch fish on a size 30 or smaller fly.
This year the river is high, the water is crystal clear, and it stays at about the same temperature year-round. That gives the fish more time to feed, so you can catch some pretty big ones.
Very much larger, as a matter of fact. So they're good, healthy, strong fish, and the cold temperature makes them feisty. You can see the bottom in 10 feet of water. It is absolutely crystal clear, which has made the fish a little bit spooky. And surprisingly enough, most of the fish that were taken yesterday were taken with dry flies as opposed to wet flies. And that's the exact opposite of what normally happens on the San Juan.
I'm tying on a little olive midge. That's just a little bitty. That's about as big as they'll take. Back to them, that's big. And trying to decide between an ant pattern and what they call a dead chicken, which is a cluster of midges.
And what exactly is a midge?
This is a midge that you're seeing now, but you see how tiny this guy is?
And if you can get the trout to snack on your midge, the real fun begins.
We've got a fish on now, and the guide in the boat is T.J. Jimerson, and then the guy with the fish in the front of the boat, and if he doesn't raise his rod tip, I'm afraid he's going to lose a fish. Raise that rod tip. T.J. keeps telling him, raise that rod tip, raise that rod tip, raise that rod tip. Now T.J.'s getting ready to, okay, raise that rod tip, raise that rod tip, raise that rod tip. If he's going to take some line, let him have some line.
Looks like a good-sized fish in a pretty strong current.
Now he's in the net. Attaboy, way to go!
A feisty brown trout.
There he is. Nice brownie.
The action on the San Juan is starting to heat up.
We've got a fish coming in. Nice land. Emmett landed that one very, very nicely. Very nicely. That was a quick play. Nice fish. He'll go about 17, 18 inches.
What's harder to measure is the satisfaction each person gets, turning their part-time passion into something more. A safe haven for children.
When you leave the banquet tonight, or when we leave the river today, and knowing that what we've done for the children at the home, gives you a special feeling.